Why do you think the Jets are a much better landing spot than Jacksonville? Do you see that building they're building for Trevor Lawrence and Urban Meyer down there and Tim Tebow? Are you kidding me?
It's nice, but like in New York, nobody's paying attention. They might have had the best draft of the year with Zach Wilson, and then they moved up in the first to get Elijah Vera Tucker, who's like the best guard in the whole draft. And so that whole left side of the line is all complete.
That's not determined yet.
I'm excited to see if Dan's right or whatever. Jacksonville, though, hey, Schleg's got a new playground. Hey, Con was like, you know what, Schleg's, you need a little bit more room to do your stuff to make these Jaguars the king of the jungle, you know what I mean, and Super Bowl champs. We'll build it all for you. And the way it was spun, which is beautiful, is the Jacksonville Jaguars continue to invest in the city of Jacksonville, building a hotel. I believe they're going to have Four Seasons Hotel in there.
They're revitalizing the whole downtown.
I agree. Absolutely. They're doing it strictly for the good of the city. You know, they're not raking in all the money for anybody that goes to this is a brilliant business move. Okay, I talked about this with Patriot Place, with Lombardi Place or whatever it is. These teams just building up the area around the stadium so that fans, whenever they come in for games or come to games, they can just stay in the hotel. We'll get all their room service money. We'll get all their travel money. We'll get their food and drink. We'll give them shit to do. Here's some stores. Here's a casino in some places. This is big business. This is a really good idea. I'm happy Jacksonville has this happening with their owner. I wish, you know, other owners would choose to do the same. It makes it electrifying. But I like the spin that they're investing in the city. It's like, no. They're actually figuring out a way to collect all of the fucking money in the entire city, which, by the way, good business move. Good business move. I like they're doing this for Schlegs, though. Have you talked to him about it?
I know he's excited about the plans. I've heard about, I don't know how long it's going to take to build this monstrosity, but yeah, it's, of course, everything you do it because they want to make money and they want to make more money, but it benefits all of us. It benefits anybody that's a fan that's ever around Jacksonville, because then they're creating all of these different opportunities and situations that we can go enjoy.
Well, Jack's Beach is down there. It's awesome. Okay, we played in the Gator Bowl. Had a couple of nights out there.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Yeah. I jumped over a garbage can, actually. Just jump over a garbage can in front of officer of law on a horse. Yeah. That's how I proved I wasn't underage or drunk.
Here we go.
He gave me a round of applause.
Wow, I was going to say, what did he do?
Yeah, let's keep it moving.
Standing up.
Have a nice night.
It was very awesome. I enjoyed Jack's Beach a lot, actually. Been there a couple times. They have another shopping area that's really nice. I think I went to. They have a couple very good restaurants. I don't know if I know Jacksonville well enough, but anytime around the stadium there's walkable bars and restaurants, it's just a cool thing. It becomes a bigger deal. It becomes a mass. That's why Indianapolis is so awesome, by the way, because everything is walkable. It's like the whole city is almost like where a lot of other places are going, because some stadiums are out in the middle of nowhere.
Arizona can't do this about where their stadium is, probably.
They could, though. I think it's just so far away. They could.
But it would probably need, they need the area around it to build up a little bit.
Well, that's what they do. That's what these people are doing, is they're building up the areas around. Like the Patriots, for instance, in Foxborough, that's through a neighborhood too. Everybody talks about Lambeau, but when you drive into Foxborough, you're driving through a neighborhood as well to get there, and then all of a sudden you turn in and there's just all right, mass holes everywhere, and you're probably going to lose. By the way, this is one of the best home field advantages in the NFL. He's building up a plaza, a hotel, a casino there. It's
movie theater.
Yeah, it's genius because you get these people that travel this game. It gives them something to do and spend more money. And I guess Jerry Jones did that too out there where he built the stadium. They're out in the middle a little bit in Arlington. I think it's in Arlington. They're out a little bit. There's an entire plaza on the other side. It's smart because that's where you can get the best land. Where it's cheaper. It's where airports are.
I'm sure you get huge tax breaks when it's out, when it's out a little bit ways.
Yeah. Also, I mean, Bob Kraft might be the guy behind all of this.
I mean, especially when you look at the per home game revenue just the Cowboys and the Patriots are reeling in. It's ridiculous.
You think that counts everything? The hotel is connected to the
jerseys, exactly. The restaurants, it has to.
That Patriots one's really fucking nice.
It's unbelievable.
Nice. It is really, really, really.
I feel like they're the model. They built the model that other teams are trying to get to.
And Jerry,
I don't know who was first though. The first I heard of it was the Patriots, but
Jerry probably.
Yeah, I think they were right around the same time.
Because Jerry and Kraft are doing all the talking, right? If my understanding of how things go in the NFL business-wise, just back to the CBA and the TV deals and everything, feels like Jerry and Kraft have a lot of. Maybe say, and maybe it's because they're the most innovative business. You know what I mean? They do that whole thing. I would assume other owners have great ideas as well when it comes to a lot of things, but it feels like Kraft and Jerry are the ones that are really trying to innovate. Now, old buddy down in Carolina, who's the wealthiest guy, I wonder if he'll get involved in this thing. Like, as more, I don't want to say self-made billionaires, because that's not a real thing. There's been a lot of people who've probably been stepped on the way up there at some point, and then there's a lot of help in that whole thing. As more innovative and younger owners come in, I assume it's not just going to be the Jerry and Kraft world, but it feels like Jerry and Kraft are always the ones that are like, hey, this is how you do it. This is how we make all the money.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. So sorry to interrupt. Hey! Did you know at the age of 30, your testosterone levels start dropping 1% per year? Wow! 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 That means you're gonna get fatter, more tired, and lose the strength that you once had. But no worries, our friends at Roman have the perfect product for you, so you can get back to banging weights, banging humans, and living your best life. $15 off right now. Get Roman.com/USA. Back to the action. Hey!
If we continue to do
That's why I thought like SoFi Stadium would have a lot more stuff just immediately around it for people to do. Whereas
do they not have it out there?
I don't think so.
It's very. I know it's close to LAX, but I think out there it's also very like there's nowhere to like build. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff is already
It was
claimed.
supposed to be what, a $2 billion, and it became like an $8 billion.
Yeah, something like that.
Didn't they build a bunch of restaurants and stuff like that around the stadium?
I would assume, and in the stadium, I think the NFL Network has its studio in there.
Yeah, they have a lot of stuff like inside the stadium, but when it comes to like hotels and just like one area to
So
stay.
the Vikings' new stadium, that place is gorgeous. They got a bunch of shit connected. I think it connects to the city.
I was gonna say, isn't that right in the heart of downtown?
It's negative 20.
When Detroit
Minneapolis is
built,
connected like Indy.
Yeah, but Minneapolis actually has like
They have the
skywalks.
skywalks. Yeah. All the stadiums I think are connected,
Yeah, it's awesome.
except for maybe the baseball
You're
field.
wa-
but-
in, Minneapolis is a mall.
yeah.
You're just walking around an entire mall. Okay, you park. Then where are you going? Oh, I'm going to my office. Where's it at? Well, it's like down past the Sparrow, and then right at Nordstrom, and then my accounting firm is down there because it's so fucking cold. They basically built the city to be connected. I think that is what a lot of these stadiums are probably going to aim to do. Were you going to say something? I thought.
Foxy was.
Go ahead,
yeah, when
Foxy.
Detroit built Little Caesars Arena, they had an issue. They built restaurants inside the arena. So people weren't watching the game down there in the seat, so it looked like an empty arena. They're actually watching it in the restaurants inside the arena.
Yeah, they should just be happy people are buying tickets.
I agree.